Hi friends, let's review this video in which obviously there are guys who belong to LGBTQ community. And watching this, there is a common question. Is it common to get aroused when you are wrestling? How can you prevent this? Does it mean you are gay? Experiencing arousal during wrestling matches, especially when physical contact is involved, is not uncommon. The combination of physical exertion, adrenaline, and close contact with another person can sometimes lead to arousal, regardless of sexual orientation. It's important to recognize that arousal is a physiological response and doesn't necessarily indicate sexual attraction or orientation. To prevent arousal during wrestling or similar physical activities, individuals can try several strategies. Focus on the sport. Concentrate on the technical aspect of wrestling, such as technique, strategy, and body position. Redirecting your attention to the sport itself can help minimize arousal. Maintain appropriate boundaries. Establish clear boundaries with your wrestling partner to ensure that the activity remains purely recreational and doesn't escalate into a sexual encounter. Wear appropriate attire. Wearing supportive clothing such as compression shorts or athletic gear can help minimize physical stimulation and reduce the likelihood of arousal. Take breaks. If you feel yourself becoming aroused during a wrestling match, take a break to regroup and refocus. Stepping away from the activity temporarily can help alleviate arousal. Communicate openly. If you're wrestling with a friend and arousal becomes a concern, communicate openly and honestly with each other about your boundaries and comfort levels. It's also important to remember that experiencing arousal during wrestling or other physical activities doesn't necessarily mean that you're gay or have a specific sexual orientation. Sexual orientation is a complex aspect of identity that involves attraction, emotional connections, and self-awareness. Arousal in a specific context doesn't define your sexual orientation. And if we talk about college wrestling, it is practically fighting, so you are too focused to be aroused even if you're gay. That part of your brain isn't on that time. Think of it like this. If you're running at 90% as fast as you can and you pass some hot girls, it probably won't get you hard. You're focusing and working too hard at what you're doing. Plus, the physical contact is not at all pleasant. There's a reason why wrestlers have so many injuries. The thing is, unless you have some secret fetish or just you like the same gender, it's unlikely for your boner to pop up while your adrenaline is pumping, unless you have a sexual attraction to your opponent in some way that is. But anyways, most people who wrestle are younger guys, and when you are at that age, you can get hard over anything. Okay guys, I hope you liked the video. Please subscribe, hit the like button. See you next time.